The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Returner choosing to field this one. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Early in this season group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it to the left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game, and here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pack.
The ball is loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They're now throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. In an old-school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush.
But I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Ball fielded at the 45. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And now the handoff. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Wide open downfield. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that block. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's running out of time here. Gets rid of it on the move. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So what's the call going to be? It's 4th down and short right from midfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Pressure is coming. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the recovery at turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here comes a handoff. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Brings up second down.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got his man in the open field. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Can you believe it? The BAT is no good.
Ohio State 13.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
13. Set to kick it away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble now. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And he stops just short.
Ran that nigga over. Bitch ass nigga.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Now the try here for the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it to be complete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
A draw to the back. He's got room to run. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Okay, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that 2nd level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. They couldn't stop him there.
But if somebody had the busted assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. seconds left on the clock. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's looking deep again. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
That makes the score Ohio State 20, Texas A&M 14.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. kick it away to get us going in the second half. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a man. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
For the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. He's got a man down the middle. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Hands off to the left. He gets loose. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense operating from the pistol. They're going to run it here. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Extra point puts him in front by 1.
Texas A&M 21, Ohio State 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with them.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Texas A&M.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense made it reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's caught. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets them up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. And there's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Aggies offense is on the move now. He keeps it on a design run. Queen toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Ran by the receiver. Then he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And one final play before the end of the quarter.
Okay, break. Here we go, set.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down after that run. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Makes an open space. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that puts them in front here in the final 2 minutes. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Caught by the receiver. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
But an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks of that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
They need some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Single back takes the handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Jacksonville State's offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this week.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
It's complete to the left. Let's talk for a second about Jacksonville State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away. Got a man. It's Salter.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go extra wide. Will extend the play with his legs and his speed, and then Hurts is throwing the football.
They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Salter. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice...
There he goes. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. He's up to 57 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graves. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on over. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Power football with the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to escape and breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
With the catch, it's Dickens. Oh, there's an alley on the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll bring it out. It's Kendricks. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5. Tries to cash in.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. A quick pass to the left. Gets away from one, finds some space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. Turning it on! Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Toledo is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 17 to Iowa. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This is a design run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Salter. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Salter. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost have the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kendricks. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he scoots his way to the first. And slides to avoid the hit.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. It just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to the back. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down here for the offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
3rd and inches, and the offense trying to throw the football. The defense, they weren't fooled. They just got upfield, and they got pressure on the QB.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. Works his way. 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They were easily easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like
just steamrolling the defense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on them.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Provo. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it all on third down. Now dealing with fourth down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. Using his feet to buy time. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket. And
ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Salter. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll move the wide receiver. He's in open space downfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That's caught. It's Graves. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Give to the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll give it to the back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Gets rid of it. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. But still a 14-point lead, guys. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. The screen, and watch out. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Rebels are in the hurry up.
Down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They want to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They're going to ride this running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
He'll take it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Catch in the middle, it's Provo. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Hands it off. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Hey, he got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out, so how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the minutes.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds after picking up 8 yards, but they've got a lot of work to do late.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Finds his big tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
QB starts the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And as he throws, they fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.